Welcome to Roofing Road Trips, the podcast that takes you on a thrilling journey across the world of roofing. From fascinating interviews with roofing experts to on-the-road adventures, we'll uncover the stories, innovations, and challenges that shape the rooftops over our heads. So fasten your seatbelts and join us as we embark on this exciting roofing road trip.
Hello, and welcome to a special videocast episode of Roofing Road Trips. I'm your host, Karen Edwards, and I have with me today Jon Gardner from Owens Corning, Chris Morris, and Travis Harvego from Roofle. And we are going to dive deep into the power of this software that is exclusive for Owens Corning Contractor Network members. So before we get too deep in this, I want to introduce everybody. So Jon, welcome. Please introduce yourself and tell us what you do there at Owens Corning.
For sure. Karen, thanks so much. Love Roofer's Coffee Shop. Love what you do. So thanks for the opportunity to be here, and great to see you, Chris. Great to see you, Travis, as well. Looking forward to unpack this roofing road trips here. So with that said, Karen, Jon Gardner here with Owens Corning. And I head up our learning and development platform. And really what that means is all the components and resources that are built inside of the contractor program, the Owens Corning Contractor Network program, where we have a whole host of resources and tools to help our contractors scale, grow, and solve those problems. That's kind of where I lean into. And so much of it is really focused on education and technology. And so what a perfect opportunity today to talk about both of those topics.
Yeah,
so thanks for this opportunity. Great to see you.
Yeah, Owens Corning is fantastic about providing the tools for their contractors. And we've had other conversations where, you guys are vetting all the things that you're bringing to the table for your contractors, and it's always the best of the best. So I'm really excited to welcome the team from Roofle. Travis, how about you introduce yourself and tell us your role there?
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, again, big fans of Roofer's Coffee Shop. Been on a couple of times now, and really looking forward to this one here with Owens Corning. Talk about our, latest and greatest. We're always innovating and releasing all these great things all the time, but this one here is definitely extra special. So, yeah, Travis here, CEO and co-founder of Roofle Technologies, actually a recovering contractor. So was a contractor myself for many years. And then got into the tech space as far as introducing, cutting edge technology like this, because I love the industry so much. So we're looking forward to introducing the newest piece to technology to the world of contractors.
I love it when, contractors are the ones that come up with these solutions because they experienced something, a pain, or they solved a problem. And so they're usually the best ones out there. So Chris, welcome. How about you introduce yourself, please?
Well, listen, I know now I'm not the headliner. I'm going to go before Travis because he's stealing all my material. I also am a recovering contractor myself. There's help groups that you can go. No, we love contractors. I've been around this space for a couple decades. I know Jon for well over a decade, and that that's not my attempt to call us old, Jon, but there it is anyway.
Thanks, Chris.
Yeah, so I handle our partnerships like Owens Corning. So super excited, more excited to go in a combined effort to really go help contractors of all shapes and sizes. And so, we're talking about folks that are in the hundreds of millions. We're talking about startups. We're talking about individual reps. And so it's really nice when you can be stewards in the industry like Roofer's Coffee Shop. And by the way, I think we got to get like our own coffee brand, right? Some K-cups or something that go in. But yeah, no, super excited to talk about how we're trying to help contractors, in this ever-changing, homeowner dynamic world.
Oh, yeah.
So technology and roofing, right? We're a little slower to adapt traditionally, but technology is evolving and changing so fast that so many contractors are realizing they need to take advantage of these tools. And that's, fantastic that Owens Corning is really helping along the way. And, this RoofQuote Pro software is one of the amazing tools that is available to Owens Corning contractors. So I just want to dive right in. And Chris, I know you've got some things to share, some fun video and slides, and say, what the heck is RoofQuote Pro? How's that going to help?
In the fast-paced world of roofing, There's a revolution brewing, a tool that's transforming the way contractors connect with homeowners, showcase products, and close deals. This is RoofQuote Pro, and it's about to change the game. And now, through an exclusive partnership with Owens Corning, RoofQuote Pro is even more powerful. Introducing the Owens Corning RoofQuote Pro subscription, a tailored version of the platform that puts the strength of the Owens Corning brand at your fingertips. Imagine giving your customers an online shopping-like experience, complete with instant quotes, detailed product information, and seamless financing options. With the Owens Corning RoofQuote Pro subscription, you can showcase Owens Corning products front and center, leveraging the trust and recognition of the Pink Panther. But it's not just about the homeowner experience. This subscription empowers your sales team with advanced quoting tools and streamlines your business with integrations like Job Nimbus and Beacon Pro Plus. It's a complete solution from lead to delivery. And the best part, Owens Corning RoofQuote Pro subscription comes at a reduced cost, with exclusive discounts and the ability to pay using your Owens Corning promotional funds. It's a no-brainer for any contractor looking to take their business to the next level. The future of roofing has arrived. Don't miss your chance to be at the forefront of this transformation. Harness the power of the Owens Corning RoofQuote Pro subscription today and begin revolutionizing your business one satisfied homeowner at a time.
Wow. So for those of you who may be listening to this and not actually watching the video, give me the 2-minute what RoofQuote Pro is. I mean, it's great to see it on the video, but for those of us who, or those listeners who don't have the visual right now, tell us what it does.
Yeah, so RoofQuote Pro, and Chris can show, but really what it's about is accurate online quoting. So what happens is that we give the contractor an embeddable widget that they install onto their website. So they take the software, put it on their website, they put their products in, they put their pricing in, which then allows the homeowner to then come to their website and then to be able to shop from the products that they offer for the prices that they're actually going to be doing the work for. So that's really kind of the first part. And then the second part is that they can actually use the technology as well in the field. So let's say they're out there knocking doors or they're meeting with a customer and they're in the field. They can use the same technology in the field and provide those quotes just as fast. So on average, our customers getting quotes in 30 to 60 seconds of being able to generate these real-time prices right there on their website or right there in the palm of their hands. And really what it's about more conversions on your website. So if you're already getting traffic to your website, give them something that the consumer is actually looking for, which is some sort of price. That's what most consumers are coming to your website for, is understanding what this project's actually going to cost so that they can go there, get that price. And again, it's fully unlimited as far as how they use it. So they can use it as much as that they want to. There's no limitations as far as how many, conversions they can get or how much uses that they can get out of it. And really it's a piece that's really combined with their marketing tools they already have, with being able to get that next level or that next, generation of consumer, being the millennials and thereafter, that really just want that online buying shop experience. Now we bring it to them right there on their website.
Wow. So yeah, I mean, we're buying cars online now, right? Why not buy a roof?
100%.
Sure. And one of our colleagues, I'm going to paraphrase, but this is absolutely stolen from them, but said that we're not creating consumer demand, we're harnessing it. So to your point, Karen, is so many folks are buying homes and cars online and VRBOs, and we're even seeing some medical folks go there for routine checkups, or does my kid have a rash and what type? Right. And so we're seeing it's more and more, and so this really allows contractors to be able to do this. And I think it's just important because we've stumbled on this in the past. We're not a lead aggregator. This is 1,000% white labeled for that contractor. It is their pricing. We give them a bunch of different avenues in which to show price. They could show just a finance option, for example, if they wanted to. They can not show a finance option and show a lump sum. They can do a per square. They can do a triptych, they can do a repair, they can do all that stuff, but it's totally catered. And one of the most important things that we've built in this calendar year is they can put price ranges. So they could say, hey, your price will be somewhere between this and that. And it's all programmatically set up so that when the consumer goes in, puts their address, they are returned exactly what the contractor wants them to see.
And we're through the Owens Corning Contractor Network, we're leveraging the power of that Owens Corning brand.
Yeah,
Right, Jon?
100% on that. And so we'll Chris, at some point here, we'll be able to kind of walk through, as you're doing it right now, we'll be able to see kind of where this branding takes place. And it's really built right in the front end, as you can see here with the widget, but it's all introduced, the branding and additional Owens Corning content is built inside the partnership within this platform as contractors, learn more about it, they'll be able to see this. And so let me unpack that a little bit as to why Owens Corning is investing in partnerships like Roofle, and specifically with Roofle. Karen, as you know, in the times we've had an opportunity to connect together, to your point before, Owens Corning is making a significant investment in resourcing for our contractors to help them with the modern customer. And technology has a whole bunch to do with that. But when we look at, the various areas, the disciplines of the business where contractors have said they've raised their hand, and we see this over and over again, where is the one area that I need the most help in? And that one area is help me with brand recognition, and more importantly, help me with lead generation. Because that's where it starts and stops for the business. It's the gasoline that's going to get that engine running or not. And so what better place to really ignite that than at that contractor's website, where we begin to help them build a better brand and build that brand presence, and bring this information to the customer. So let me unpack it a little bit more with regard to customer-centric and contractor-centric. Chris and Travis mentioned this already, but it's really important to understand that today's modern customer is educating every other customer that's gone before them and will be coming after them. And that is, give me an experience that I want today. And that experience includes really three things. One is, give me complete transparency. I don't want to wait for the information. I really want to understand what I'm getting myself into. Number two is educate. Educate me on why I might want to do business with you. And it's beyond the name of the company, how many years I've been in business. It's what I'm going to do to help me solve this problem, meaning a fantastic, beautiful new roof that's going to be placed on there. Lots of education has to take place before they make that decision. And number three is, give me the ability and the flexibility to do it when I want to do it, to allow my curiosity to really go. Yeah. And so when we look at the technology with Roofle, as with many other the elements within our program, Roofle targets that and does a fantastic job with regard to those three key areas. The branding opportunity and what we built inside of it helps to elevate all of those three key areas, and we'll talk about that in a second. For the contractor, it really is kind of the inverse of that. With regard to, number one, help me solve my biggest pain point. That's lead generation. And help me to continue to build my brand on my own website. One of the cool things that we continue to learn, it's not cool, it's actually interesting more than cool, is we look at homeowners in their own journeys with regard to contractors' websites or anybody's website. I mean, they're on that website for no more than 30 seconds. If they don't feel like they have something that they can really attach themselves to. And so one of the primary reasons why contractors should look at this is that your conversion rate on your website is one of the most important things you need to consider when you think about how you're building out your site. Conversion, conversion, conversion. The beautiful site that doesn't convert is nothing more than a beautiful site that doesn't convert. And so got to get them to convert. And so, we have less than 30 seconds to drive that consumer to say, okay, I finally found a place. I can go to a place now where at my own time, 11 o'clock at night or 7 o'clock in the morning or right in the middle of the day, I can begin my journey. And wow, you made it so easy for me. I can walk in, to the website, learn more, and then dive deeper into the Roofle app in our partnership that you'll see a lot of the branding and resourcing that allows that homeowner to do all those three things. And so what should contractors do is solve those three problems. And the most important piece is when we think about contractor centric is convert, convert, convert. And those three elements that homeowners are looking for are built inside that opportunity for contractors. So this is a win-win for both contractor and specifically for the homeowner, today's modern
Yeah.
customer. And so, Chris, I know you got to jump in here. And one of the things I just want to make sure we uncover here, which we will, team, and Chris will go through it, is like, what does this partnership entail? And what resources are added into it so that we can double down on my curiosity, on my flexibility, on my education, and my transparency. And that's really what we focused on. So contractors can have that ultimate experience with their customers.
For sure. And something too, Jon, that you said is very intuitive is it's got to be easy for both. We
Right.
you know, as Travis and I have lived many different roles in the contractor world and deal with thousands of contractors, it's got to be easy for the homeowner. To Jon's point about conversion, it's got to be easy for the contractor. It's got to complement their workflow and not be disruptive. Yep. So connecting to CRMs, you know, being able to do all that stuff, and we appreciate that more than most know. And so you know, it's interesting. And so why lead generation is super big. Let's talk about a softening market. Let's talk about the money that you're spending on SEO. Let's talk about the money that you're spending on paid search and social. Let's talk about the money that you're spending at home shows and other offline activities. You know, how does this partnership and this platform, you know, really help you in those arenas? And this is how, is having that conversion element. So a homeowner being able to go in and simply put an address and be returned very intimate information about that address in terms of a real contractor with a one-to-one relationship with a homeowner, with real pricing, with real value inside of that. So, you know, we think about the yard signs with QR codes. Jon was so kind to invite us to the Nashville OC Golf Open, and we had golf balls with QR codes that said, "Get your roof before your buddy finds his ball." And so, you know, there's all kinds of things that we're seeing with door knockers and QR codes on door hangers. And so we're seeing a lot more than just online, but I think in a softening market, it's really an efficiency tool. So now those folks are going in, Jon said sub 30 seconds, and he's not wrong. And when we see them engage with our platform, you're seeing more like 7 minutes and 30 seconds because they're in there getting educated through. And this allows the contractor to set what they want the homeowner to see, the experience, the total roofing protection, you know, system. They want to see all that, and you're able to educate that homeowner. Furthermore, you're able to go, once that homeowner has gone through this environment, you can imagine the preparedness that a rep would have. If I would have known, Karen, that you would have selected the Storm Cloud, True Def product in there, go, well, guess what sample board I'm going to have ready? When I know what finance options that you looked at, well, guess what I'm going to make sure I'm buttoned up on? I know that you've already been price conditioned, so I'm really ready to go educate you and not necessarily sell you. And so we're seeing, you know, double digit higher or 2x higher conversion rates at the kitchen table based on this.
Yeah, I think that's, you know, huge. It's taking the sticker shock out of the equation and kind of pre-qualifying your customers for you.
Yeah, I mean, we've all driven around, you know, across town to someone that thinks it's going to be 3,000 because that's what it was in 1978 when Owens Corning came out with the new fiberglass shingle. But you know, and it's really 30,000. Oh, that's a really tough thing to get to. So it does allow us to do a little bit of qualification, but it allows the consumer to pre-qualify themselves, right? To set themselves up to get that education. And so we've seen a ton of success. We're seeing doing more with less, to be quite candid. So we're seeing folks are saying, hey, you know, well, maybe I'm not getting the 6 appointments, or maybe I'm getting 6 new appointments and they close at 84%. Yeah. So that's good math that we're seeing from the contractor.
Yeah, what I was going to ask, what kind of feedback you are getting from the contractors, and how has it been helping them?
So we were just on a call this morning with the Minnesota OC team, and anecdotally, they're hearing that they're closing a Roofle lead at somewhere around 80%. And that's from them, right? So we obviously we're not able to tell that, but you can just imagine if someone spent 7 minutes and 30 seconds on your website and they submitted, get more information, they submitted and they went to your Calendly link and they had an appointment and all, you just imagine that's a buyer, not a liar, as a lot of folks say, right? So, it's those appointments. And then subsequently, when you have that lead and they've seen price and they're really in the market for a re-roof activity, you're just more buttoned up. Your ether's high. You're excited to go there. You're going to show up on time, right? Because they really want your services. So that's been a great deal. And then I just got to give the OC just a shout out to the product team and their digital innovation team, because what we've been able to do alongside of them is actually build in a lot of the components that they've been giving to the Owens Corning Contractor Network. So things like the total protection roofing system, seal, defend, breathe, design IQ is all embedded inside of this experience as well. So they're really benefited from their affiliation with Owens Corning and all the good things that they've done pre this partnership. And so what we wanted to do is continue down that track alongside of this and build those pieces and parts in this experience, which I think we've done a fairly good job at.
Yeah.
And Chris, we have a slide,
Travis.
actually, I think if you want to show, sorry, John, but if you want to show that slide, it's back in the presentation where it has all the comments or all the quotes from our contractors as far as the return on their investment. So the difference between us and a lot of other lead companies that are out there, and again, we're not one of those companies, is that, it's a fully unlimited use. And however that you use it, you can get a very large return on your investment because it's not a pay to play type of scenario to where you're paying per that you get. So it's kind of one of those things to where you get it, you buy it, especially at the reduced Owens Corning rate to where you can get it for, around $5,000, or they're under, depending. And now you take that and how many jobs do you have to sell to cover that cost? And then anything beyond that you sell is just all a big, big ROI that's right there in your pocket. So like companies that have made over $500,000 in their first 4.5 months. So they're saying that they're able to say, hey, we got this many leads, this many jobs, and it's now turned into this much revenue by having this. And then using tricks like, Nextdoor. Think about Nextdoor when people are like, hey, who do I use? Throw it in there, right? Throw the link or throw the QR code right in your Nextdoor area to where now all those people in there are able to use it to be able to generate, what that roof is going to cost in there. And then the big thing that Chris talked about, which is weeding out those tire kickers and allowing you to send your reps out to more efficient, better appointments because you're able to get rid of those tire kickers that were never planning on buying a roof and don't waste in times of your sales rep going out there and closing at a higher rate. With getting these leads, we hear it all the time from sales reps at events like, we love your leads. We always ask to get your leads, to go run because they know that before they go in, they've already been pre-qualified and they know exactly what they're looking at. So it sets them up for a lot of success.
Yep. We've seen, Karen, billboards, which is kind of like, okay, like it's like home of the instant quote, right? But someone put QR codes, which hopefully the passenger is the one with the phone that's hitting the billboard. But we've seen, TV commercials and all that, just talking about the ease of use for that business, for you to do business with them. So it's been pretty cool. We've heard stories of people walking by a build, walking their dogs by a build and them having a QR code and them going, and before they even get home, they have an estimate on what their roof would cost.
Oh, it's amazing. It's amazing. And we're just kind of spitballing here in ways that our contractors can utilize RoofQuote Pro, because we talked about in the beginning website, right? We always want to build our brand, drive people to our name, which is great, but I mean, shows, job site signs, wherever this technology converts to almost any place that the contractor wants to really double down and invest in on lead gen. So that is the coolest part about this opportunity for the contractors is it's not limited to just your website, and have fun with it. Bring it to places and allow homeowners to find out what their price is. And Chris, I love what you were talking about with the content that's built inside of it, because at the end of the day, we really worked hard with the Roofle team to make sure that homeowners are going to have that immersive experience we talked about, Karen. And so when we think about the actual tools that we put in there, the resources that we applied are one, build your roof widget. And that's the opportunity for a homeowner to kind of seamlessly get into their own head. It's like, okay, what does a best-in-class roof look like? What do the layers look like? Oh, I didn't know that. And so that gets them to a place where they can ask better questions, and then they can level set, one contractor from the other. Some just put in no line items and say it's $15,000. That's not educating. Versus, this experience where the homeowner just is left with more questions and excitement about connecting with a contractor. Warranty information is built in there. Our design and inspire, that's really all about taking this really cool technology that makes a roof and molding it and blending it with the creativity of the amazing colors that we have in our portfolio. And so as we're seeing here, homeowners are now kind of getting even more and much deeper into that experience of, okay, new roof, so it's going to match my windows, my doors, my etc. And so, whether it's the information on warranty, build your roof widget, design and inspire, the technical pages that are built into it, the total protection roofing system, financing, these key elements were not done, just in a vacuum. They were really built and they are put in here so that we can solve those three critical areas that homeowners are saying that they must have to have the ultimate experience with a contractor. And when they walk away from this experience, contractors are that much closer to closing the deal to what Chris and what Travis are talking about. Sometimes 6x, 7x, 10x. So we love this because it's the perfect marriage of technology and education.
It's super comprehensive. It's really exciting. If you are only listening, I encourage you to please go watch the video so you can take a look for yourself. But I want to talk a little bit just about the onboarding. If I'm a contractor that I've been thinking about it, I hear everybody else is doing it. What's that cycle look like? How do you help me? And how long does it take till I can have this up and running?
That is, oh, you're muted, which is good. That means you're excited, Travis. Still muted.
Yeah, most contractors can actually get up and going in some cases the same day. Yes.
Wow.
Same day. We've seen contractors to where they've signed up in the morning, they got their onboarding call done in the afternoon, and they were up and going by the end of the day. Now, that's a very, quick contractor scenario, but it's possible. It shows that it is possible. But most, in a day or two, they're up and running. So our onboarding process, you meet with one of our onboarding specialists, maybe an hour long, sometimes two, just depends on how many different things you want to set up, how many different integrations you want to connect it to. We have so many integrations, with our platform that you can connect to your existing tech stack that you may already have. And so in a lot of cases, it's really less than a week. This thing is up and going, and it's up and running, a lot of times 2 days. And so, which is, from being a contractor, understanding the pain point of an onboarding is like, oh man, it's months, it's weeks, it takes forever. And we understand that. And that's why we've really taken this onboard to the next level to say, it's only going to take a couple hours, maybe of your time, could be less, to get you up and running to where you're up and going. You buy something and it's going in a matter of a couple of days. And then we have what we call the Owens Corning experience on board, to where everything's already preset. So by the time that you get it and you get into your platform, everything is already set up with what Chris was just showing you, to where we have all that great functionality right in there. And then we're able to help you with being able to connect all of your integrations to all the existing other pieces within the Owens Corning tech stack, to where you go through this very intense onboard that we have, that it's really geared towards Owens Corning customers to really fit with it within that tech stack. And so we want it to be quick. We call it Roofle quick, to where it's just that fast. And hopefully everybody that's listening, we can get you up and going in the same day, like a lot of scenarios that we've had. But don't be scared by the onboard. Most contractors are scared by onboarding, implementation, all those different things. We have great onboarding team, a great customer success team that's there to meet with you, to make sure to help to get you set up on this and get you going well on your way.
Yep. And going back, just to give my compliments to the entire Owens Corning team, as we've worked with the product specialists to make sure that if, like, I just chose Woodcrest, right? That's not available in every market. And so it's market specific. And remember, the contractors get to pick what products that they want to be shown. It could just be one. It could be good, better, and best. They could change. This says luxury performance. If you're able to see my, my screen here, and I'm just describing it for folks maybe not watching, but that could say anything that you wanted. It could be, Gardner's high performance system. It could be Edwards' most popular. And it could be Travis's bargain basement one. No, but it could go through and have all that stuff to give them. But what we're finding is most contractors are asking folks like Owens Corning, like, can you please go vet something? Can you please go do the heavy lifting, because you've got this great team, a Fortune 500 company with this great team. Can you do this heavy lifting for me so then I can use your brand and all the work that you did to help benefit my business? And so I think that is the spirit of what we're trying to do here. And, going back to the onboarding is, we can appreciate and understand that it isn't a space that a lot of contractors thrive in. And so we wanted that one-to-one, that human interaction to talk about, hey, do you like this Total Protect? This is great. This is built in. Hey, what is your price? What, per square for this product? Okay, let's type that in together. Hey, here's the information that it comes with this Owens platform. Is this what you like? Here's our best practice. Here's, the metrics behind the rationale. And so that helps, to Travis's point, that helps them get set up. So we can go at whatever pace the contractor wants to go at. But what we're hearing time and time again is, oh man, this is way better than what I would have done on my own. Can I just use that? And you're like, yes, absolutely.
All right. So it's fantastic. I'm sold. I want to sign up. What do I do?
Yeah,
That's easy. That's easy too. So Travis, take it away. You're teed up, ready to rock on that
it
one.
is, Chris. If you go back to the other page and you scroll down to the page,
Yes, sir. I'm getting it
go
right
over
here.
the pricing. So again, introducing the first ever, discount to where that you can get a cheaper rate on our product is through the Owens Corning, experience that we've built. And it's simply put, you can go to, our offers, roofle.com, find our partner page, find Owens Corning, and you can find it right here, to where you can see for the whole year, you get it for $4,200 a year. $4,200 for the whole year. That includes all onboarding, everything that's included in that price, $4,200 a year. Or you can convert that over to $320 a month. We do give a discount on $320 a month, $1,000 onboard discount for Owens Corning. But a lot of our contractors are just selecting the year. They say $4,200. Let it ride. All I have to do is really sell one job off of it, and it pays for itself. And then everything thereafter is all just a big return on their investment. So we make it very easy. Just click on purchase now. Once you purchase, you're going to schedule your onboarding call. In most cases, day of or the next day, as fast as that, to get the onboarding going and take advantage of this great opportunity and this very, very good price with Owens Corning to get this installed on your website.
And please remember too, to the folks that are listening, is that you are able to use your Owens Corning promotional funds as well.
Mm-hmm.
So you're able to go convert that into, and what a great thing to use those promotional funds to go sell more jobs. And guess what? Get more promotional funds. So it's sort of a self-serving environment, right? So it's one of those things where you sell more because of your investment, and then you get more. And so it's on this continuum that we're seeing here. So, yep.
Wow. Well, guys, this was super, super interesting, informational. I don't know why somebody wouldn't do it, right? It's almost a no-brainer. You make it as easy as possible. You're going to sell more roofs. You can use your Owens Corning promotional funds to pay for it. I'm excited. I think this is certainly a game changer for the industry, and it's going to help a lot of contractors.
Yeah. 100%, Karen. And just one last piece to how do I get a hold of this is we see the pricing here, substantial discount for Owens Corning Contractor and all the elements that we built into it. One. So how do I get more information, or how can I connect? OwensCorning.com, the contractor section, you'll see quite a bit of information about Roofle and what we've got going on here. On OC Connect, for contractors that are part of our network today, you'll know exactly what I'm referring to. OC Connect is your portal. Inside OC Connect, there's additional information for you and to take action and get connected with the Roofle team. And if neither of those work for you, then connect with your local area sales manager he or she is totally ready to have that conversation with you and point you in the right direction. So we've got you surrounded. We can take care of you. make sure you're well on your way to at least taking a look at this amazing resource and tool that plays a significant part in our contractors business. So Roofle team did a fantastic job during our entire process, and we're so excited about this partnership. As I mentioned to you in the very beginning, Karen and team, is the purpose of Owens Corning and our program is simple: help our contractors scale and solve those biggest challenges. And the elements and the resources that are built inside of our program are specifically designed for that. And there's a significant part of it that includes technology. It's a great example of that. Roofle fits perfectly into the Owens Corning tech stack. And so check that out, learn more, and ask questions. And we're excited for our contractors to take more than their fair share in the market when homeowners are looking for roofs.
One last question for you. If a contractor's listening to this and they're not part of the Owens Corning Contractor Network, how do they get involved?
Yeah. Again, owenscorning.com, go to the contractor section, and we have levels of our program. Contractor rewards is probably the simplest way to get into our program. So it's very easy once you get into owenscorning.com and look for contractor rewards. That's your sign up. But if you're looking for a little bit more information with regard to our program, again, I encourage you to reach out to your local area sales manager, who can spend some time to kind of go over in more detail what the program is all about. And that would include opportunities to take advantage of the Owens Corning Roofle partnership inside of our program. So hopefully that gets contractors in the right place. But if not, we'll just give out Chris's cell number, and everybody can call Chris.
and both Owens Corning and Roofle do have directories on rooferscoffeeshop.com. So you can go there and get their contact information there. I want to thank Chris, Travis, Jon. Thank you so much for being here. This was a great conversation, a great learning opportunity for everybody who's listening. And thank you for listening to this episode of Roofing Road Trips. Be sure to follow us so that you don't miss a thing, and we will see you on a future episode. Bye-bye.
If you've enjoyed the ride, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join us on every roofing adventure. Make sure to visit rooferscoffeeshop.com to learn more. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you on the next roofing road trip.